everyone. I just played this entire game from start to finish and broadcast it, and after the fact realized that I didn't have archiving on. I spent a good 2 hours lamenting over the fact that now I would have to play the entire game again. So therefore, this time I'm going to play it and upload it in sections, doing each chapter at a time, so that in case I screw up again, I don't have to cry about my entire 5 hours worth of BS that I did. So, that being said, I also missed a couple of achievements in the game the first time around, so I'm going to be going and doing it over again for those. One of them was to not use any hints, which I just used for giggles. I didn't really need it, I just used it anyway. But I'm going to do it with no hints this time since I already played the game. I know how it works, I know where all of the things are. So yeah. And the other achievements that I missed were, give me 1 second to look at them. Lying to the entity. And the last one is going to be a giant pain in the ass. There's a final puzzle in this game that is basically like 360-degree Minesweeper, and it's horrible. It's like the 6th layer of hell. Like, that's what I equate the Minesweeper puzzle to. Some of the other puzzles were hard, but that one was just like, it's not even that it's really that hard, it's just very time-consuming, and if you don't know what in the hell you're doing, and if you suck at Minesweeper like I do, yeah, you're gonna have a real big problem. And I'm not sure if Minesweeper is random every time, so I may, like, post it, just for, and, I mean, not post it, I'm so sorry, I'm losing my mind. I may look at somebody else's game that they have uploaded to Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and try and follow the same patterns and see if it's random where the mines are, or if it's the same pattern every time. If it's the same pattern every time, then great, then it's going to be super easy, but I have no idea. So, anywho, thanks for watching, for those of you who stick around, and this is going to be Chapter 1. And just for the sake of time, since I've already played it before, I'm going to be skipping through the audio. I'm going to pause it, or let it sit there long enough that if you guys are watching this after the fact, you can pause it and read it if you want to, but I don't feel the need to listen to it over again.
Welcome, Subject 13. Don't worry. You can hear me, but you can't see me. And that is perfectly normal. How do you feel?
I feel sick. And it's like my head's gonna explode.
Don't
Journey?
We'll come to that
I don't remember.
Really?
Listen.
Yes, but for the time being, please follow the
This part is just a matter of what your person looks like. So this code, these numbers here are going to go up on that number console up top. 0399 is going to let your dude look like this, and 1912 is going to make him look like this. So I chose 0399 last time, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that again.
Perfect, Subject 13. Now that you have regained all your faculties, I'm sure we'll form a great team.
What if I don't want to?
Over time,
Stop calling me that.
names mean nothing. Subject 13.
This guy's like really a douchebag. Like, I've come to find that this computer thing is just pissed that I have legs and he doesn't, so he's just, you know, mad and stuff. And there's a thing on the floor here, so we want to grab that.
September 15th.
We want to look at the envelope. Trying to remember all of this, but I might sit here and like stare at it for a moment if I forget where things are, what things do. And then we want to look at this because there's magic on the back. Now we have a key, we can get rid of the garbage, and there's a bunch of random useless crap on the floor that you can't actually do anything with. So that's always exciting. Can't really do anything except for take that.
October 29th, 2010.
Okay. That is enough of that. I've come to find that this person is the worst at walking. Maybe it's user error, maybe I just suck at moving, but he gets stuck on the dumbest shit. Okay. And we have this key right here. That goes into the slot.
Good.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
And I don't know what the deal
Finally?
with this
I have
is,
long
but for
known
some
the
reason it's
potential.
like
How about we begin with a small challenge to
reverse
stretch the new...
What choice do
tic-tac-toe.
I have?
Life is only a matter of choice.
So,
and you do know the
You
game
basically
tic-tac-toe.
have to
I'm not a big
light
game
up
player.
The aim of
the
tic-tac-toe is to
ones,
align 3 tokens horizontally. The aim here is to inverse the usual rules.
yeah, so you
It
have to
certainly
light up
shouldn't
all
pose
of the
any
ones
problem
that
to
are
success.
not part of the tic-tac-toe. So I chose this way last time and it worked, so I'm just gonna go with what I know. For whatever reason, the stupid
Very
computer decides
impre-
that's a good idea.
What the hell do you mean?
All I can tell you for now, and it will be mutually
Okay. Give me
I
one
bring tidings, both good and
moment.
bad for you, Subject 13. Which would you like to hear first?
Give me the good news.
You may be imprisoned in this complex, but you are in total security on this island.
Let's get the bad news out of the way.
I should have been totally honest with you. There is a lot of bad news. The first is that the island's former occupants have blocked all the exits to the complex. And the second is they were then brutally massacred.
And didn't you say there was good news?
Don't be so negative, Subject 13. You have to find a way out of here. Look around you.
Okay. So then we get into all of the wonderful things of let's do all the puzzles. Hooray. So then we have to move that up, and that opens this thing, and we're gonna get the, I gotta remember where it is, that thing back there first. Not that I really care anymore, because I've gotten the achievements for those, but why not? Okay. Then we're gonna look at this, and I don't know if this starts random either, I don't remember, but if it doesn't, then good for you, because you can watch and get figured out the order of things. I'm pretty good at these, so I'm not looking at like a walkthrough for this or anything. I'm just kind of winging it. So if I screw up 6 times, then that's why. Okay. The trick is kind of to like move similar shapes together, like at the same time. So like I'm not really separating too much things that belong together. If you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. And yep, that'll do it, I think. Nope, that'll not do it. Just kidding. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Okay. And so then that, and that, and that. There we go. Ta-da! And there's multiple right solutions for that. Like, if you can figure it out a different way, good for you. I'm not saying that I'm like magic and know everything. And then you get this little lever, and to save yourself some issues later on. These are all twisted up and funky, so you want to just rotate them back. Oh, come on now. This game is very touchy too, so like if you're not very dexterous, then it's gonna be a real big issue, and I am not very dexterous, so yeah, I struggle. Okay, then we're gonna come over to the middle, and he's gonna get stuck on that pole, and we're gonna wanna look at the floor here, and slide these little thingamabobbers out, and then this magic box pops up, and the the little button thingy or lever or whatever you want to call it is back here, and of course that's the back of the box, so we have to spin back around, and we get this wonderful thing and a testimony. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause. And the box disappears for whatever bizarre reason. And then there's nothing else to do here, so we're gonna go back. Also, I figured out how to make this guy run. So like if you hold down the right trigger, he'll run. Nothing to do here yet. We're gonna need something else to make this thingy work. So, yeah. But I think there is... Oh no, I'm full of baloney. Okay, forget it. And then go this way. And you're gonna want to look at this. And, excuse me, we're gonna use that. And spin it. Everything turns counterclockwise almost in this game, so it's interesting. There's a little button here that turns the plank sideways, and there are colors on the walls, so you just want to match these up with the colors. It's not like overly complicated. I'm not sure how close it has to be. I can't imagine it has to be like perfect, spot on. As long as you get kind of close enough, I think the game will probably take it. But yeah, see, they're not exactly perfect, and it's still fine. Then we get this thing. Alright, so we found a spell book. We want to inspect that. And we look at this thingy. Some kind of odd symbol type thing. I already know what the code is, but I'll go ahead and show you guys where to find the stuff. So the first one is going to be, if you look straight down at the bottom, you can zoom in here, and this little plaque thingy slides out the way. It kind of looks like a chair or a sideways lever or something. So just remember what that looks like. You're going to want to back out once. And if you come over to the spine, it's going to be right at the bottom here. You can actually plop this out. and that's the other symbol. And yeah, it's gonna be the sideways lever thingy is on the left, and the block Q, whatever you want to call that thingy, is on the right. And this is another one that's really touchy. So that one goes first, and that one, and then you can slide this down and pull that out. And it's still a pain. And then you have to open the book. Like, things can't just do it themselves. You have to do everything. And then you get the upside down numbers. And you flip that around and you get this puzzle. And shout out to my dad who figured this out, because I would have looked at it for 2 months and said, huh? They have to add up to 100. So the only two numbers that do that are 38 and 62. And he figured that out instantaneously. Go check out his channel. His username is RHT341. He streams a lot more than I do, so if you're into watching stuff often, check him out. We're gonna pick this up.
September 5th.
You can read that if you want to. And we get our trusty little socket wrench here. Excuse me. And that socket wrench comes with you for like the entire rest of the game. It's pretty great. Okay. So now we can go over to this door here. And there's this control panel box that you can't do anything with but use an item. So cue the socket wrench. And you're gonna unscrew the bolts in the top of that. Wait for the socket wrench to reappear. Do the same thing to the other side. Oops. Oh, come on now. It's very touchy. If you don't have it exactly in the right spot, forget it. And then you drag this down, and guess what goes in there? That's right, you guessed it, the lever. That's why we fixed the lever earlier, so it would fit in there on the first try. Pull down the lever, the door opens, and we can leave this godforsaken place.
What the?
And
Hey,
there's
you.
this girl.
What was it? I don't know. I told you. You must be I can assure you. That is enough, Subject 13. Please, do.
So then you're coming from the left. We come into this room. I just want to look really quick. Okay. And you can come over here to this door and look and see that it's locked. There's a little access code thingy here. And I'm not sure if this is random either, but it's incredibly simple. So you just want to move that down, that over, and that up, and then you can slide this in. However, we still need a key card, which we don't have yet, so we're gonna leave that the way it is. Come over here, and the dude goes, oh, we can't go up there. So we're gonna come over here and inspect this thing. And there is a testimony on the floor.
Report from February 8th.
You can read that if you'd like
2007.
to. And there's a weird drawer thingy that we don't have anything to put in yet. And a button that doesn't work. So yeah, nothing else to do with that. So we're gonna go over here up the stairs. And the first thing we're gonna do is go into this cabinet. Not that. This cabinet, right here. And there's a bunch of stuff in this cabinet. First thing is on top, a helmet, and that comes with a testimony.
November 10th, 2010.
So that's that, and then you want to open both sides. And they're kind of a pain to open if you don't twist the thing like just so in the right way. Open those doors, and then open these doors. There's another testimony.
Report from
That's a long
October
one.
24th, 2010. Frankly, some days I feel like punching somebody's lights out.
Oh yeah.
Since the
Who named their cat Mysticry? That was stupid. I don't know. This one, there's just a concrete block that you can move back. And there's the key card that we need for that other door. Then we're gonna go to the sink, and this is really hard to miss.
November
There's that.
22nd,
We're gonna want to come over here and turn on the water so that the sink works, because that's important. You know, without water, we can't do the rest of the game. So then we're gonna get our helmet ready to take and turn the water on, grab the helmet, and grab some water. Don't ask me how a helmet holds water, because I would think that a helmet would have holes in it of some kind, but, you know, silly me. What do I know? I don't know. And that's really all there is to do in this room with the bunk beds. And then we can come back here to this bizarre contraption. And we're going to use the helmet with the water to, oddly enough, dump water down this little chute. And then push the button. Okay, then we gotta solve this puzzle thingy over here. And again, I'm not using guides for this, so I might screw up a couple times. People have made guides for it, so if you want to go and, like, not spend 3 hours looking at it, then be my guest. And go ahead and do that. Although I pretty much solved it fairly quickly, so it's not that hard. Come on, move up there. There we go. Yeah. Whoops. Oh my god, it's so touchy. There we go. Now that worked. Now we gotta take that cube looking thing in there. Okay. Nothing doing. I wonder what the primary language was of the developers of this game, because it says nothing doing a lot. Alright, now we can come back over here with our little swipe card. And you're going to zoom in on this again. Take the swipe card. Use the swipe card. Door opens. Take the ladder with the testimony.
September 13th.
There's that for you. Go on one back. Now the ladder you have to look at. And take your trusty wrench. And use that and undo this part. And don't ask me how this ladder stays up once you put it up, but it does. Once you put it all the way up, it's tall enough to go and get that other stuff. And it almost looks like it's on the inside of the fence over here, so I have no idea how this dude climbs on up, but he does, so. Okay. You're gonna go up here and look at this. And there's a testimony over there.
Memo 00303, October 9th, 2000.
There's that, and there's another one of these. Good times. Again, really simple. This game kind of makes you feel really smart, even if you're not. And there's the other half of this cube type thing. And you want to take that. And you want to go to one or the other of them. And then take the other one and use them together. And spin it until it fits. You can't screw it up. It does it by itself when you get it to the right spot. So now you have that thing. You can go back. Did I get all of the artifacts? No. Or not artifacts, testimonies. I'm trying to remember where the rest of them are so I can show you. Okay. Oh, there's a couple in that last room there. Right. So now you can come over to this red button light thingy and take this artifact and put it there, which opens the other door. We're powering through this pretty quickly. I'm gonna stop it halfway through to make sure it's actually gonna like post, because the last time I played it for 5 hours and it didn't. So I'm gonna play through chapters 1 and 2, and when I get out this door I'm gonna stop the broadcast and start it over again for chapters 3 and 4. I may or may not do that tonight. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. But yeah, bear with me here. Alright, first I want to take that artifact. I keep calling them artifacts. They're not. They're testimonies. It's right on the floor right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right by the hose there.
March 15th, 2008.
Alright, that's that. And there is one in the projector, which you can either get now or later. Take that socket wrench out again. And spin it around. Open the door, and there it is right there.
Memo 00301.
And then there's
October
one
3rd,
testimony left, which we're going to get here in a minute. I think there's one left. I think. And you come over here, wait till the console up there highlights. You can't actually walk up the steps because this guy's a doofus, so just see how it's highlighted there and you can look at it, and the girl's going to talk to you again.
So,
You be careful.
be careful of what?
Yeah, that was my
I
puppy
don't
bark.
understand. Sophie!
Shh. Oddly enough, her name is Sophie.
So do you believe me now?
Quiet, you're
I'm
fine.
not alone here?
I fear so, Subject 13. All of this is
Stop it,
unexpected.
Sophie.
Who was this woman?
She looked like
Sophie? Was she your wife?
we never...
What do you mean?
We didn't have... I was 20 minutes... It was the 14th...
8 years ago.
Yes. What?
I am sorry.
Alright, then we have these awful dials, which I only know the order of because trial and error. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you get this awful puzzle. And so basically this one, it negates everything you touch, pretty much. Kind of, but then kind of not. Like, it's stupid. You kind of just have to go with it and see what happens. There's that. There we go. And it brings you back out here, but you actually have to go back to the console again, and this time go over to these little green things, and it's going to show you the side. Take this tesseract looking thing,
Report from February 18th.
and you get a testimony, and that should be, yeah, that's the last one for the level. Okay, then you get to play with this dumb laser. So these are, oh, this guy gets stuck on everything. These are a pain. Depending on what you touch, depends on what moves it. So if you touch the back here, if I can get it just right, yeah, so if you touch the power part, it goes up and down. If you touch the actual satellite dish looking thing, it rotates. And then if you touch the very bottom, it's gonna spin it back and forth. Again, still touchy. Giant pain. You want it to kind of hit in the middle on all of them, just for convenience sake. And okay. That one we kind of got lucky and it was already pointing in the right spot. That does not always happen. Not even a little bit. Alright, now what are you doing back there, dude? Come back over here. He's so dumb. Okay, I think I want to just rotate this one first. Or not. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. I gotta point it down first. Okay, so... that's as far down as I can get it to point. That might do it. No, that's not what I'm trying to... okay. That should work. And then... oh, hold on one second. We're gonna take that blue cube type thing and put that right in the middle, which is gonna do this, and then we get to do the fun part. Hooray! Now this dumb thing, you want to start from the closest gear to you, so you're gonna align the outside first, followed by the very inside, followed by the middle. So you'll notice it's pointing straight up right now. There's a big gap right here, and the outside, that has to go straight down. That's how it lines up. So, and it's very, whoops, wrong wheel. Very touchy, just like everything else. Just right there. Then the second wheel is going to move the very inside and the middle, but the middle is the only one that moves by itself. So you see now the inside is lined up, but then the middle's still wonky. And then you just want to line that up, and the door opens. And then this computer dude is going to talk to you again.
Well played, Subject 13. If you keep this up,
No.
you are I shall answer one.
You can pick a question. It doesn't really matter because it
Tell
all
me
comes out the
exactly.
same.
You were on the island of the Hunapu. The Hexacorp Corporation.
I work for that corporation.
No, Subject.
Tell me more about
It was built by the
why do you want
to finally get.
where is the
No.
very well.
And that is the end of chapter 2. I'm going to stop here and make sure that it's actually working properly, and I will be back in 5-ish minutes, probably not even, just to make sure that everything is still going smoothly, and play the next chapter or 2, depending on how much time I feel like putting into it, because that Minesweeper kills me. So, I will be right back. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys back.